Alright guys, so it's been a little while since I uploaded a video and I apologize for that, but we should have a pretty decent one here for you today. My original plan was to take the new drone out and get some decent footage at the park with the car, next to the lake, things of that nature, but it's doing this shit outside.
Congratulations, worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication.
So, because my new drone isn't waterproof, I decided to do something a little different. Stay in the garage this time, and if you remember from a few videos ago, I actually been having some problems with rattling in my exhaust systems. We're going to see if we can't remedy that today. And if you haven't seen the video of me getting some exhaust work done up at Titan Motorsports, hopefully I don't look like a fool right now and I can get this done. I'm going to make the link to the video right over here, that general area. Hopefully there's something there. Still haven't figured out how to work it exactly. If you haven't seen that, go check that video out. That's where I got the mid-muffler delete. However, even before that, I've been having problems with my exhaust rattling. So I talked to the dealership. They said there's no heat shields in the way. There's no loose heat shields. There's nothing of that nature. But we did notice one thing. That's where the mid pipes actually come really close to two cross members. So what we're going to do today is we're going to try and remedy that. I went to Advanced and I picked up some DEI titanium exhaust wrap. Now this is the one that I was looking up before I left, and this is the one that you don't have to get wet before you apply it. It's really flexible as it is. I'm not going to open it right now, but there that is for you so you can kind of see what I'm working with. And there's the back side to it. I also got a couple packs of the stainless steel locking ties, just in case I decide to mess it up and need to get another one. So today's video is going to be this. Now, just so you guys know what's going on, I picked up each roll I got this for $30 per pack. It's pretty expensive, but hopefully it gets rid of the rattling and it'll help get rid of some of the heat as well, because other Dodge Charger owners know that the heat soak coming through the cabin is actually pretty bad. So each one of these packs cost me $10. I grabbed 2 of them. Better to have something and not need it than to need it and not have it, is what I always say. So Kira, so we are going to go out in the garage today and we are going to install some exhaust wrap. Oh, you don't want to be on camera? Come here. So we're going to go do that and we'll bring you guys along for the ride. Alright, we're going to go install this now because she's going to get antsy if we don't. Alright everybody, so it's the next day and I actually had to take a break from doing the exhaust wrap last night. Reason being, them little metal bands that they give you ain't really that good for what we're trying to do. So it's a decent morning out, barely any wind, so I decided to come take the drone out and get some decent aerial footage. So we got the new band clamps and we're going to be on the way back to the house. We're going to finish the build.
So this is the first part here that I was telling you about. This is where it starts. Right here's the X pipe, the very first cross member, and the second cross member, and then finally we have an ending right here behind this second cross member. What we're trying to do is we're trying to see if this exhaust wrap right here will help keep any rattles off of these cross members, because that's what we're thinking it is now. I want to show you how I did it to get it started, and we're gonna keep wrapping all the way back, and I'll bring you back once it's done to show you what the finished result looks like. For any of you guys that are doing this at your house like I am in your garage, this is not very fun. It does take time. It took me about 40 minutes to do this yesterday just because it's such a tight area and you can't really move around very well. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna leave the camera rolling and we'll try and get some decent footage for you guys. What we're looking at right here is the second cross member. This is the end of the exhaust wrap right here. And we got the hose clamp here and the hose clamp here. So this is roughly what you're going to be looking at whenever you finish doing what you're doing. And I'm sorry if I'm really loud right now. I'm sitting right behind the camera so I can see what it's seeing. So you got your hose clamp here, second cross member. First cross member is right there. Exhaust wrap started about 8 inches or so, or probably about 6 inches in front of that X pipe. Cross member underneath the X pipe. The rest of the wrap, second cross member, and the end of the wrap. Just enough to insulate the metal from the metal on the exhaust from the metal on the cross member. And hopefully this does the trick. Now, as you can see right here, there is a tiny little spot where I didn't quite get enough wrap on there, but that's not where I need it. I don't need it inside the joint right there. I just need it to cover right along the bottom, which is what it's doing. So, bring you out. We're gonna go on a test drive, see if we took care of the problem. But first, I'm gonna check all these hose clamps, make sure they're all real tight, and nothing's gonna come loose. So, I'll be back. All right, guys. So we got a new shirt on. We got the car out of the garage. We're gonna close the garage door, and we're gonna heat cycle the car a few times. So let's see how it does. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this stuff stinks whenever you're first getting it going. Last night when I was starting the car to drive around, oh, it smelled terrible. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the heat off. I'm gonna leave the windows up so I ain't gotta smell it, and we're just gonna roll out and see if we can't hear any pinging sounds, get a couple exhaust clips, and we'll go from there. You definitely don't hear any of that rattling anymore. That's what I like. See if I can't make the car do it, because there is a certain point between roughly 2,000 RPMs and about 2,700 RPMs where it would make that rattle sound. So what we're gonna do now is try and replicate it, I guess, because it's only under small load, so very light acceleration between 2,000 and 2,700. Now that's typically where I keep the car, because that's just how I drive. People obviously are going to have different experiences. Every exhaust is different, just like every car is different. So we'll go from here and we'll see what we can't get it to do. Alright guys, we're about ready to go under a bridge. We'll have a little bit of fun with it. Damn, that shit stinks. Don't roll down your windows while you're doing this, guys. So we're back in the garage, and I just wanted to say I'm extremely happy with this product. It did exactly as I needed it to, as well as adding some insulation to the exhaust. It actually reduced the in-cabin temperature while it's idling and running. It doesn't get near as hot inside the cabin, which is really nice. That was a secondary factor that I didn't take into account when I started this project. As you all know, the original intent was to stop any rattles or stop it from vibrating against that cross member, which I believe it did. So, would I recommend this product? Yes, absolutely. It does exactly as it says it does, and it helped out a lot. The pros far outweigh the cons, in my opinion. Yeah, it stinks, but that goes away really quickly. Just a couple rides and it'll typically be gone by next time you get in your car. Whatever you do, don't do it in your garage. It smells absolutely terrible. But like I said, that goes away really quickly. It won't be there very long at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to hit subscribe, like the video, and share it around for me. The more you guys get these videos out there, the more videos I can create more often for you. Anyway, have a good one, guys.